Alright guys, I figured I'd do a opinion video. It's been a while since I've done a video, so I'm going to do a more of my thoughts on something. As you all know, Uncharted 4 got delayed. Um, Although I don't, there was never a release date, and there still isn't a release date yet. They just gave a projected release date. So at this point, um, release the projected release dates don't really mean anything. They're just you might as well just not put a release date. Just say coming soon at this point. Um, couple thoughts I want to share in this video. Number one, I have no problem with them delaying games. I don't. But I do wish that and I think I mentioned this before, I do think that they need to not announce a release date or a release window until the game is finished. Now, I understand you have people, investors, and shareholders you gotta report to, but you can talk to them without talking to us. So work on your game, and then when your game is completed, then announce a release date, because that will take a lot of the frustration away from gamers, and we won't be we won't be so we won't be feeling the pain as much. I don't think. But the real thought that I wanted to bring up in this video was that it seems lately that games that people are excited for are no longer coming out in mass during the holiday season. Games that we care about are coming out during other parts of the year, such as spring or summer. Um, so the end of the year, the traditional holiday season release window is being mainly used for annual franchises, such as your Call of Duties, your Assassin's Creeds, and your sports games. But as you know, Arkham Knight's supposed to come out in the summer. It's supposed to come out in June. The Last of Us came out in June. Bioshock Infinite came out in March. So Titanfall. You see where I'm going with this? Now I'm not. I'm sure there's going to be some big releases during the end of the year, but it seems that the end of the year doesn't seem to be the focus anymore for um, really big games that people are actually excited about. That's where I'm getting at in this video. And so, what do I think about that? I'm not sure. I don't really see this as a positive or negative. Um, it does make me less excited about the holiday season. It seems like now I think they're focusing more on new gamers, or potential gamers, people who haven't bought a console yet, especially since this is a new generation. Maybe that's why they're moving away from the holiday release window for big titles because they want to reserve that for new console buyers who haven't decided if they wanted a PS4 or the Xbox One. That way, um, the library is already out months ago for for these systems, and you have this back catalog of all these games that you can choose from. But the thing that does worry me is this is another year. It looks like unless Sony can do something, that Sony's not going to have a big AAA exclusive to compete with Microsoft. Now, we Microsoft could delay some of its exclusives as well, but once again, what does Sony have for the holiday season? Not much. But then again, they might not need to, because remember, the PS4 has the mind share, and the PS4 is a lot like the 360 was during its later years. The 360, the PS4 is like the 360 in later years, whereas the Xbox One is like the PS3. So maybe Sony doesn't need to have a big title at the end of the year, but still, I'd like for them to have something, you know. Anyway, so those are my thoughts on this whole thing. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and thank you guys for watching, and I will see you whenever I make a video, which will be, who knows.